Hello, everybody. Welcome to Never a Foul. Thomas Partey is injured. This is the big news. This is the big news. Man City fans, this is your chance to grab the top spot from these Arsenal people. Oh my God, Arsenal fans with excuses already. I see it on Twitter everywhere. I see it on YouTube. Shorts are coming out, man. Ty, what is going on?
Man, listen. Man City fans have kind of, been angry at us because of some of our opinions on Man City this season. Well, if you lot needed a boost in your petrol tank, this is it. No Thomas Partey, no wins in 3. You're going to the Emirates, you beat them in the last 15 games or whatever it is. Man City, get the job done. This is your time, and there will never be a better time to play Arsenal. End of story.
Look at this man smiling. Look at this man smiling.
I'm loving it, bruv. I wonder if I got something on my soundboard real quick.
Everybody want to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
And I think got another one.
Big man team, yeah. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good.
Aye, there it is. I'm
Jorginho, no,
820
in midfield.
Aye, let me tell you now, yeah. Jorginho is gonna get pressed into oblivion. Yeah, I'm not joking. Rodri is about to remember the Drake song, Controller. Back in 2015 or something like that. I think it's around them times.
Yeah, banger.
Yeah, banger. Like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a little bit of that. But
boy.
Anyway,
I don't.
Before
this is peak, man.
Yes, before guys, huge. The like button needs to be lit. The like button needs to be lit. Come on, guys. I need that like button up as quickly as possible. You know me. And big up everybody in the chat. We already got 70 people or something. And I need Jessica Lambert is here. Oh my God. Jessica is here with us. Asana.
I pick up Imran in the chat. Imran in the chat as well. I see you.
Yeah, Johnny boy. Hey, people. How is it going? Daniel, of course, Man City fan, is always saying one game at a time. Yusuf, of course, is here. We warn Arsenal fans about this. And Viking football, peace, love to the people. Travarelli is saying he is an Arsenal fan, I'm assuming. Mojis, of course. A lot of people are here, boys. A lot of people. And Imran, I see you, Imran, in the chat. You say Thomas Partey that can smoke Casemiro would never. 14. Mo, you're too excited. I'm not excited. Listen, I want the fun. Let me
the biggest game. If we can't be excited for the biggest game of the season, when can we be excited?
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't. Let me know when I can get my segment in it.
Listen, people. First of all, if you're new to the channel, you have to subscribe. You know what it is to be joining the chat, and also the likes. I need the likes to go up. I'm gonna make the floor to Cass. Give them your piece.
I don't pause. The way I'm looking at it is a bit like, you know what I mean? It's just, I'm just thinking when Casemiro got sent off, sorry, he was not eligible to play when he got the yellow card against Palace. We weren't allowed to make excuses, were we, Ty? No, you're not a one-man team, this, that, and the other, Don't make excuses when you come to the Emirates. We nearly won at the Emirates, We nearly got a draw without Casemiro. So all I'm going to ask for is the same energy. And that energy comes with, Arsenal, you had your window. Super Mick Arteta, we've got Super Mick Arteta. But I believe in your manager. Same energy. Don't make excuses. You're not a one-band army. You've got the squad. You're meant to win the league. You already said that you was going to win the league.
Yep. You signed Jorginho. You all they moaned about Jorginho. I mean, they moaned about Partey getting injured and stuff like that. You signed Jorginho to replace him. Well, tonight he replaces him.
But then again, Jorginho has put a masterclass against City about 3-4 years ago.
This is different, Cap. This is top of the table. Emirates, if they lose this, the bums are squeaking. It's simple as this, you know. Arsenal have lost 2 games this season. One against Everton where Partey got dragged off, and the other game where Partey wasn't there at Old Trafford. They all said we lost them games basically because Partey wasn't fully match fit or Partey didn't play against us. Well, Partey ain't playing again tonight. If you want to win the Premier League, the fact is, if you want to win the Premier League, you can't win the Premier League with one player in that team. I'm sorry, you win it with a squad. And if Arsenal bottle it tonight and Arsenal bottle the Premier League because our Partey's injuries, then I'm sorry, you simply weren't good enough. And it's simple as that. I'm not hearing the excuses. Like Cass said, we didn't have Casemiro. We weren't really allowed to run that one, Mo. And that is the truth. You heard it.
Big up Wayne, one of our members saying big up Cass, but also a new member of the channel. Welcome Johnny Boy M to the channel. Thank you so much for being a member. Hopefully we'll see you in the call-in show on Sundays. You can get your say and you can chat to Cass and also Daps when they are top of the table. Most likely they will be there.
I'm not too sure if I'm there this side. It depends what time I get back from the Leicester game.
Imran as well saying we might watch Chelsea game now with City winning. But anyway, let me just say something, okay? Man City today, they are gonna be on fire. However, I think today the game depends not on Arsenal. Arsenal are gonna play the same football they play. I think it's gonna be on Man City. I think if Man City turn up the way they turned up again, like Aston Villa, I think it's gonna be for them an easier game. If Arsenal, but because Arsenal are gonna play Arsenal game, Arteta has no second plan. You know what I mean? Like it's just gonna be Arsenal the same way he played against Man United, Liverpool. Everything is the same. Man City though, Pep Guardiola, tactical Pep now with the 3 in the back, 4 in the middle, 2 strikers. You know what I mean? And it depends who turns up. And that's the thing today. I'm so excited about this game for one reason. I have not seen a decider for a long time.
And so early.
Yeah,
February.
February, and I can, you know what? If City win this game, I will put my money on City to win the league, even with all the problems. And the fun is gonna start if they are found guilty.
Listen, Mo, the timing of it. We were just talking about the City situation when I was driving home. And you look at it now, right? Pep Guardiola's press conference, whether people like it or not, the way he's backed the club, the way he's come out and sort of backed the players and stuff like that, and the players then delivered on the Sunday. There is no better time to go to the top of the table right now and beat them without their so-called best player, whatever you want to call it. It's still beating Arsenal and then becoming top of the table, whether it's goal difference, whatever it is, or 1 point clear. The fact is they'll be top of the table. It couldn't have been a better week. And I actually feel like now, Man City players are using this as fuel. Everything that's happened in the last week, Pep rallying them. It's now on the players to go out and back the manager's words, to back the club. Like, I'm scared for Arsenal. If Man City score in the first 15 minutes through their tiki-taka play and Haaland just taps it in, it could get ugly. You know, when you're talking 2-0 in 30 minutes, it could be one of them nights where Man City really turn up. And don't forget, none of us have seen Man City click yet. Not fully. They clicked a bit on Sunday for 70 minutes. If they click at full capacity today when they're on it with a team without Thomas Partey, I actually don't see anything other than a City win. It's City's game to lose. And I'm not trying to disrespect Arsenal here. You're not on form right now. You're missing your key defensive midfielder. City have got players back. Haaland's fit, Haaland's fit now. Like,
yeah.
Bro, I'm
going to flip the switch a little bit, though. If City don't win this game, it's embarrassing. And I'm not joking. Some of you probably going to have to block me on my Instagram because I'm going to rip into you. And it's as plain as that. If you don't, no. When you got midfield like that, Bernardo, KDB, I'm not joking. You should be having all the ball. The thing is though, will Arsenal play more of a counter-attacking system now to go at City? Can he change up Mick Arteta? That's what I'm saying. Because if Arsenal do win, then I'm gonna come up on here again. I'm like, look, they're going to win the league. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I'll say, I'm sorry, you just missed Partey, and you still beat them. You're going to win the league. Chill a little bit, but at the same time, if like Ty said, I still think, look, if Man City win, they're going to go get the momentum and do what they usually do. I said it to Daps. And I think a lot of you City fans heard me when I said the times when City get geared up again and going is Feb, March, and April, and they're facts. And that's what we might be able to see. But I still think, Mo, they're able to draw. City are able to draw this game and still go about their business. And then if it is a draw, better for me as a Man United fan. The crumble of Arsenal would be better as a content creator. Man City maybe a little bit too, but
Fine, Cass. Why are we assuming that Arsenal will crumble? Why are we assuming?
No.
Arsenal
I'm not
crumble?
assuming that Arsenal will crumble. Where Cass has got a good point, right? Where Cass has just said, could Arteta potentially switch it up and go a bit more defensive minded? Then it allows support around Jorginho, because we know Man City are probably going to have a bit more of the ball now potentially, but you don't know. They still might dominate some of the ball, Arsenal, but then that doesn't mean City can't penetrate on the counter attack or be devastating when they get the ball. However, I agree with Cass if it was a different game. I don't think, Mo, from a tactical side of it, you can go the whole season playing how you are and then change it to a counter-attacking system in your biggest game of the season when the players have not played that. I think that could be a risk. By the way, I'm not blowing Arsenal out here.
They're going to have to play Zinchenko now. 100% they're going to play Zinchenko now, not Tierney. They have to
go inverted.
And I think that's where that could hurt them, or it could really surprise them. The only reason why I say this could be, I'm going off the performances, not the results more time. It's the Arsenal performances. If they went to Everton 1-0 and they put performances, I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. Manager bounced it. Brentford at home, performance was shocking, wasn't good enough. Now I want to see, as mutual, I want to see if Arteta can get these boys going up and get a performance going. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going off of that base. But same with City though. There's no, like, bar the last game, it was only good for like one half. But other than that, the performances have been shocking as well. So it's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Do you think this could backfire then? Do you think this could backfire? Because you think Man City now, like, look at us, look at our energy now. We're thinking Man City, like, they turn up and they get the job done, like they're going to potentially win the league. Do you think the pressure that Man City now have to win this game could come back to haunt them? Because Arsenal are now going in where the fans of some of them are thinking, do you know what, we might not win. If they go out and win this game now, that is huge without Thomas Partey. And now you flip it, Man City, everyone's saying they've got to win because there's no Partey. And if they don't, do you know what I mean? The pressure, do you think Man City can deal with the pressure tonight?
I actually disagree with you. The pressure is not on Man City. The pressure is on Arsenal. Listen, Man City already won the league 4 out of the last 5 seasons. They know that they can, if they play well, they can go on a run. Sorry, my eyes, something winning. But if Arsenal now, they haven't won the league in 18 years, right? Since 2004. So 19 years, basically. If they don't win this league, right? Where do they go from here? They did everything right. They backed the manager. They waited. They built a project, young players and everything. But Man City, Pep Guardiola said it 2 months ago. He said, if we don't win the league, we don't win the league. It's okay. Right? We already won it. For Arsenal, this is probably their biggest game of the season. For City, I don't think it is. I don't think it is, Ty. Not at all for them. The Champions League is going to be, like, okay, Man City, through the course of the season, in the next 2-3 months, they're going to have way bigger games than this.
No, they're going to have bigger games, but that's only in the Champions League.
Arsenal won't, Ty. Arsenal won't.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, Arsenal won't. I actually agree with that. This is a huge game for Arsenal. If they lose this, they probably don't win the league. We've seen Gunali say his bum squeaking. We've seen One Touch, big up Kunle. He said if they don't win this game this week after dropping points, their bum's going. So it just goes to show this is the biggest game, some people are saying, at the Emirates. Like we said the other day, since Danny Welbeck scored against Leicester in 2015 or whatever it was. That's 7 years. Tonight is huge. If they win, they could potentially go and win the league. If they don't, I'm sorry, I don't think they're winning the league. And I know you say City have got bigger games to come. They'll beat Leipzig. Their bigger games will come in the semi-finals or quarterfinals. And I agree with you because they want the Champions League. However, if we're talking right now, Mo, this is the biggest game Man City have had in the season right now. So you want to go out and win it. You don't talk about the semi-finals and quarterfinals. And I get it, but...
I go to the thingy.
Super chat. Partey just arrived at a team hotel on his own car. We know Shogun. We know that he's not playing.
No, he's not. He's not playing. You can see him limping. He's injured.
He's injured. So he's done.
He's injured.
Done for him.
Yeah.
For me, okay. Let me just say something about Thomas Partey. Do we really think that Thomas Partey? And I want to flip it. Is Thomas Partey the one that affects everything Arsenal though? Isn't it Saka? Isn't it Martinelli?
No.
Saliba?
No.
Yes.
No.
Why?
No. Send about. Everyone has their part to play. Everyone has their part to play. But as soon as it's like, I say this, the DM these days is like the most important player on the whole field. You take Partey out, you lose everything. You take Casemiro out of a team, you lose everything. Rodri, you take that man out, you lose everything. Yeah, you can have players that can fill in and do that role, but not to that degree. That the standard of here, it just drops. It just drops. The way you want to dictate tempo, the way you want to defend, it all changes. It's like Fabinho. If you took it in back in the day, like last year or the season before, you take Fabinho out, you have to put Henderson there. Do you get the difference? It's mad, isn't it? So with
For
midfield
me,
there,
I think
Partey.
Cass, I think it's Jorginho's time.
Yeah,
This
but
is where you show your
balance.
experience.
It's for me. It's the balance. You got your box to box hard man hitter, Shaka, Odegaard, Twinkle Toes, Partey, your mobile DM that can do this, that, and the other, and he can cut and he can recover anything that's gone down in defense. Great balance. They don't have that. Jorginho, he runs like he's got. He runs like he's got. He runs like he's got a parachute on.
KDB running past him. I've got visions of KDB just running past Jorginho.
No, he runs in slow. It's like Fraser Forster when he dives. He runs in slow motion. He runs with a parachute on. Like honestly, this guy is so slow. I don't understand how he's got.
Cass, they're gonna run at him.
Yeah, they're gonna press the shit out of him.
So, but hear me
They're
out.
gonna press the shit out of him.
Ty, and you would know what I'm talking about exactly because we talked about it before. The likes of Pirlo, the likes of Jorginho, the likes of Marco Verratti, they were never quick. Michael Carrick was never quick. But their positioning on the pitch, the way they stand on the pitch, knowing where the ball is going. Yes. I think this is exactly what Jorginho should do today. He should not be a reactive player. Like Thomas Partey sometimes is a reactive player, like the recovery. We saw the recovery against Antony. But if you're a top midfielder, like Jorginho claims to be, and everybody saw that winning the Euros and all the fuss about it, he should be positioning himself early enough to intercept the ball. And that's what I'm expecting today. Someone like Mikel Arteta, who was a DM himself, should be able to work with
he wasn't
Jorginho.
Really a DM, was he? He was a centre mid, but yeah.
But you get what I mean. Like he was a midfielder. He was coaching under Pep Guardiola. He was coached under Pep Guardiola, wasn't he? One time.
Yeah.
For me, I think if we're gonna call Mikel Arteta a top manager, and you got an experienced player like Jorginho, it shouldn't be a doom and gloom. It should be
no. You know what?
Where is the ball is going?
I agree with you.
One sec. Tied a quick one. Don't ever put Carrick and Jorginho in the same bracket in your life ever again.
Okay, hold on. Jorginho is a Euro winner. So
that's fine. And guess what, Mustafi was a World Cup winner. Let's not compare. All right, cool.
I don't like Jorginho, Cass. I don't like Jorginho. But he had two
But in terms of the style, in terms of the style of the players, they're similar. However, I agree with you. You know what, Mo?
If you're gonna compare anyone, Jorginho and Pirlo, man. You have to do that. They don't run. They dictate.
So look at this man talking. I would never put Pirlo. You want to talk about
but
Pirlo
I mean, I'm not being funny. Pirlo was very great, but Carrick was also very good as well. Yeah, but
I agree.
Very underrated. So, but you're about to get pressed over a Pirlo kind of thing. But if you think about it, them man never ran. Michael Carrick ran. He did have legs on him. Pirlo never had legs on him. Jorginho definitely doesn't have legs on him, and he just wait for the ball and position themselves. So if you want to do that comparison, do that one. Thank you.
I think with Arsenal fans, there's quite a lot in here. At the end of the day, they need to show something different tonight. They're at home, and if you sign Jorginho for that experience, for the know-how, like you said, Mo, of winning the European Championship, for winning the Champions League, he's got to come in and do a job tonight. He's played Man City loads of times. He knows what to expect. However, I do feel like in an Arsenal team right now, Thomas Partey does give them that a bit of that defensive balance, and he's able to be mobile and recover the ball and move into positions that Jorginho might not be able to. Jorginho is more going to sit in that little pocket and want the ball to come to him. One, I'm intrigued to see how Man City press in with De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva's definitely going to play now. Jack Grealish even coming inside in transition when they're running at him. It's just going to be a different type of game because I feel like Jorginho is very effective when teams have the ball. When Jorginho plays international football, don't forget it's very much slower than club football, Premier League. He gets time on the ball. When you're playing at Chelsea, there's been times where Chelsea fans, we've seen it, they don't want him playing in there because they feel like he can get overrun or sometimes he's not as press resistant. Well, I'm talking about a Man City team that are coming hungry, fired up. Jorginho is not going to have it comfortable. When Jorginho is comfortable, he dazzles. Mo, I don't see him being comfortable tonight. He needs to get his foot on the ball early and try and control the tempo, but I just don't see him doing that because they're playing another possession-based team. And I think Thomas Partey, for me, helps Arsenal actually retain possession because he's able to recycle the ball quickly when they lose it. Jorginho, he can do tackles. Jorginho's not the best tackler either.
Forget Jorginho's older now as well. This ain't Jorginho of the Euros. This is 2023 Jorginho. Like, he's 31, 32 years old.
Yeah. I rate like we spoke about it. One second, Mo. We spoke about it. I actually said here, like, there's receipts. I said Jorginho is a good signing for Arsenal. The experience, he can guide the youngsters. He's calm in possession. He can come on in the second half but we're talking about starting against Man City when you haven't been starting games for a few weeks now. You're coming into a big game. I'm not saying that he might not dazzle. He might have a good game and we're like, raw, Arsenal can actually do it with Jorginho and we'll all learn something tonight. However, I just think coming into a big game like this against Man City, it's going to be tough and he needs to impress. There's no room for error tonight, Mo. You know that if he plays bad, Twitter, social media, people are going to be cooking him. And whether it's right or wrong, that is just the world we live in.
Or he might actually put in a clinic.
Yeah, or that's what I'm saying. He might dazzle and it might be like, oh my God, this is why we signed Jorginho. So Jorginho is either going to leave tonight, basically giving Arsenal fans a glimpse of this is why I'm here.
How much is he, Ty?
What, 12 million?
See, 12 million. This might be the best 12 million they've ever spent. If this goes and gets them win the league, that's the best 12 million they've ever spent. It's like Fernando Torres winning the Champions League, 50 million. Best 50 million they spent, Chelsea winning their first Champions League. It could be like that. Yep. Red Light District, let's go, baby.
2 super chats. Jorginho.
What do you think, Mo, after? So read the super chats.
Yeah, Jorginho, masterclass incoming. Congrats, City. And a massive super chat from ABB. Thank you so much for that massive super chat. I was having an amazing day. I come home and I see that Partey is injured. May God help us.
May God help us.
Jorginho passing, not worried about. But when he's pressed, though, man, Zinho will have to be at his best. I wanna answer a question. I want to talk about this specifically. Listen, Jorginho is defensively.
People, please, quickly, guys, 2 seconds. Hit the fun button if you don't mind. Now get on your burner. Run the likes quickly. We're gonna get into it. I'm smelling a little something cooking up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gearing up. It's that Goku guys Super Saiyan against Frieza all over again. It's going off.
I think the whole game today depends on Jorginho, which is very strange. However, this guy's experience, as Cass said, maybe I was never a fan of Jorginho in terms of like defensive, because I like my defensive midfielder not only to be able to pass the ball, but also to intercept and defend. That's why I like the likes of Casemiro, Rodri. These are the guys that I like. Even Busquets for me was good defensively, but not great like the Casemiro.
Oh, he was amazing. He was amazing.
Defensively, look at this is why it's someone like Busquets will win you the league. Someone like Casemiro will win you the Champions League in big games. But Jorginho, though, let's talk about Jorginho a little bit. Why today, the 12 million is today, as you guys said, is going to be winning the league with 12 million. If they win today, I think Arsenal will go and win the league because they're going to be 6 points ahead with a game in hand against Everton at home. So potentially 9 points with less than 15 games left. Less than 15 games. That means they have to lose 3 games in 15 games. Man City already going to be played 23 games, so they have 15 games left. So it's a big game for Jorginho. However, I want to shift it a little bit to Martinelli and Saka today. They have not been the same lately. They haven't. And I put it down to teams.
Oh, no, Saka has. He's been
so let me tell you the difference. In the second half against Man United, when Tomiyasu came on and started doing overlapping, all this bigging up of Ben White. Ben White is absolutely a great stopper. As a right back, he does defensive work like Wan-Bissaka does sometimes. But going forward, when Mikel Arteta wanted to open space for Saka, this is tactically something I saw in the game against Man United. Tomiyasu's second half did like 10 overlaps, and that opened space for Saka to come inside and face Eriksen 1-1, and this is when he scored. As long as they play Ben White and he does not go forward often, Saka will have to face 2 defenders all the times. A midfielder coming to cover and a left back. And this is why I've seen a lot of Arsenal fans saying that Tomiyasu helps offensively. And I think that's why Saka in the last 2-3 games have not been at his best. He's isolated. He's asked to do too much. Too much.
Let me challenge you, Mo. Let me challenge you.
Go ahead.
Were you saying this a month ago when Arsenal were top and Saka was playing well and Ben White was potentially the right back of the season?
But again, teams clock it time. Teams watch games, and teams, they do the tactics anti-Arsenal, anti-City, anti-Man United, because you are the big team. Arsenal, they are the big team now. They were one of the best teams in Europe. So coaches, they do the tactics not to their game, to Arsenal's game. And that's what happens. So yes, In the early in the season, Arsenal were doing bits, right? Nobody expected Arsenal to do this. But now coaches are doing the anti-Arsenal tactics. And I think now it's Arteta's time to show the second half of the season, how can you tweak your tactics a little bit to get the same output from these players? You disagree with this?
I don't disagree. He's got a you can't go a whole season playing one-dimensional. You have to be able to adapt, and that is what Pep has been able to do over the years. That's what makes his teams sometimes unpredictable, and also the key is rotation of players. We've been talking about an Arsenal team that have got Leandro Trossard on the bench. He's coming on and scoring and impacting games. He also played well against City in the FA Cup. Could he come in tonight? I don't think he will. I think he'll go with trusted team. But teams, are saying, fans are saying they want him in. I don't think Arsenal can go the whole season playing the same way they do. It has become predictable. Everton put a blueprint in there. Brentford done a job on them at the Emirates and, could have won the game, you could say, as much as Arsenal. And tonight, I don't think Pep Guardiola is going to be fazed by anything. He's got a Nathan Ake playing left back who just locked him up 2 weeks ago at the Etihad. So
and scored the winner.
Yeah, and scored the winner. So for me, Saka is going to need some help there. I just don't believe that they'll swap him out and put Tomiyasu in because
I think their right side's going to be fine, man. Their right side's going to be fine.
You're right.
It's their left side. It's like, do you want to?
Well, Martinelli's more of a problem than Saka now.
Martinelli needs Tierney for the overlaps, and you need it to counter. Zinni is going to have to play to help Jorginho. It only makes sense. You need legs in and around him. You get what I mean? And he's going to have Mahrez up against Zinni, and maybe Zinni might get the better of him. Who knows? He's not that bad.
This is exactly, I think it's the same situation on both sides. Martinelli, people said he is asked to dribble two defenders and do a lot of work because Zinchenko is playing an inverted fullback instead of doing the overlaps. If Ben White does this all the time, it opens the two wingers. Saka likes to come into to the left foot inside, and you need overlap for this. Because you have one angle. And Martinelli is the same. But I think if I was Mikel Arteta today, I would not start Martinelli. I would start...
Would you go with Trossard?
100%.
No, I wouldn't. I'm sorry, the in-behind Walker thing, I don't want Trossard there. I want Martinelli there. I want a break because Man City are going to go attack. They go into attack. They don't sit back. Everyone knows City. They're fearless. They're going to go forward. They're going to try to do the thing. Maybe they're going to try pin Haaland on Saliba this time and do the Tony thing. See what you can manage. See if Jorginho can pick up them pieces. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know if he can. So
some people are saying play Trossard in a false nine and drop in Keita.
Why? Because he had a one bad game. Come on.
Trossard's never played there. Why are you going to stick him there? If you do that, you lose all the confidence of your striker, and your striker's got no confidence going forward.
And Eddie actually has stepped up. To be fair to him, I've got to respect.
Odegaard's got to step up tonight. You got to show why you're the best one, if not the best player in the league at the moment, because he's had a couple done performances.
Another massive super chat from Ebby saying Partey to Odegaard is massive for our usual game. Odegaard will have to be on another level tonight. Eddie too. Can't be too static. Come on, you Gooners, pray for us. Listen, I'm not sure. Who do you want to win?
I want a draw. As a Man United fan, I need a draw. We're not playing. This is their game in hand against us and all that kind of stuff. I want a draw. I want a 3-3 draw though. I need it to be
lovely. I want goals. That'd be brilliant. Goals.
Ty, I know you. Who would you choose if you had to?
If I had to pick a winner and there was 3 points, it's going to City. It has to be because that keeps us closer. It also stops Arsenal from going 6 points clear and everyone saying the league's done. And I think it adds more drama. I think it really does to this league mode. It puts Arsenal under huge pressure and then also pressure on the City because everyone's going to expect them to go on and win it. So it's it's perfect for us right now. We can win our games.
Do you know it adds more drama from a different perspective completely? Because I think with all the charges on City, and if they win the league, how funny that situation will be.
I didn't even think that.
How funny that situation will be. Can you imagine in the summer they get found guilty on some charges, okay? But they already won the league. They lifted the trophy, and now we're talking about point deduction. I'm like, what? What is happening? I think it adds a little bit of a comic situation here if they actually win the league.
I really hope though, you know what, I really hope this is a good game because you know how many times you come on a pod or you get people in the comments now, there's over 200 watching right now and everyone's excited, whether you're a Tottenham fan, Brentford fan, Arsenal fan, Man City fan, Chelsea fan, you're all excited for this game tonight. I don't want a 0-0. I want drama. I want chaos. I want
I need a
goals.
VAR. I need a VAR decision to piss someone off today.
Everything.
One
I
of
want
them.
it all. Like,
Yeah, I need a VAR. I need that, what's his name? Something Mason, Lee Mason. I need him to do another fuck up. I don't know who's even reffing the game today.
yeah, I think they're taking him off. They took him off tonight.
Well, you're gonna have to, man. You gotta get demoted. That's a demoted.
Yeah.
Oh my! Do you know who's reffing the game tonight? It's Anthony Taylor.
He's not that bad though. He's a
I like him. Anthony Taylor is not bad at all. But anyway, 200 guys. I'm gonna let you guys do the talking. It's 200 people, over 200 people. We're not on 150 likes. Come on, people. It's free. It's underneath your live chat. It looks like this. Just close the live chat and come back. Just do it. It doesn't cost you a penny. It doesn't cost you a penny.
107, man. We need this to 150 minimum.
Yeah, minimum, man. I can't wait for this. I think this is it should be an open game. It should be because the 12th man comes into play for Arsenal. Let's not deny that.
Yep.
City, apparently they don't like traveling to London, so that should also be a factor, right?
Yep.
So I don't know. If I had to choose a team to win, it would definitely be City. If I had to choose a win, it would be City because what Ty said, and it will create drama. I mean, it's better for the channel too because I ain't seen Arsenal tears in long, and it'll be like what? How many losses in a row? 3 in a row, or 3 out of 4?
4 without a win.
Yeah, 4 without a win. So 3 out of 4, including that, I would love it. I would absolutely drink it, and I swear down, Valentine's Day is gonna have to happen again. You know what I mean? Move it. 9's about 2 is coming early, like 363 days earlier. So yeah, man, I would have to.
What if Arsenal do go and win? The chest from their fans, they're gonna say, "We did it without Thomas Partey. They're 6 points clear." I'll be honest with you, it just makes them have to not blow it. If they do blow it from here,
no, they won the league. That's it. For me, that's it.
Why are you talking like this, Ty? If they win today, raise the hat. I'm gonna surrender. Arsenal
I will respect it. I will actually say, do you know what? They beat. I'll be like, do you know what? They beat Man City without Thomas Partey, and I respect it. They've been consistent all season. I'm gonna say as it is. They've been the best team in the country this season. They deserve to be top. But obviously, just because you deserve to be top doesn't mean you're going to win it over 38 games. You've got to win these big games, big moments, big pressure under the lights. It's happening at the Emirates tonight. So if they win it, I'm going to say, do you know what? Respect to Arsenal. But I'm seizing the moment right now, Mo. If I could put some 5% pressure on Arsenal, I'm here to do it. And that's what I'm here.
I think you got another super chat. Alhambra, my bad.
You want to read it? Fine.
Yeah, no, he says Arsenal had mediocre January window. That's not what I got told. Trossard not an upgrade on Martinelli. Wow, I heard he was absolutely great cover and he's a big game player who's off form. Jorginho gets cooked tonight. 100% Arsenal's future looks sus. No, I got told Arsenal had a great window. Don't try to move the goalpost now. You can't change them either. This is an ultimate team where you can change up the stadium colours and everything. You can't do that.
Cass, from your opinion, did they or did they not? From your opinion, did they or did they not?
You got Trossard, which I think is great backup because he has a number 2. I'm taking him personally. You got Kivior, who I'm quite a fan of. Left-footed, he hasn't had a chance yet. Who else did they get, by the way? Jorginho. Suspect. That was a suspect signing for me. I didn't get it. I think that was a bad one in my eyes. I think they made another one. Am I missing somebody else?
No, it's only 3.
They got 3 signings, or did they get 4? I'm pretty sure I'm missing somebody. I'm missing someone.
I'm checking.
I'm pretty sure I missed someone out. Can someone tell me? I'm pretty sure. I'm not joking. They got
Jorginho. Yeah, I think that was it.
That's it.
Oh well, if I would say that's for me, that's a 6.5, 7 window out of 10. Like, you've got some depth. You've been crying for depth. City have no depth. They got quality in depth, but they don't have depth like that. Because what I need Arsenal fans to acknowledge, and I think Man City fans are going to be very vocal about, they got no Cancelo. They didn't even have a window. Yeah. They've got pretty much no left back. They've been playing with a Kanji and they've had multiple injuries as well. So for me, it's like City don't have a bare 11 plus a couple man off the bench, of course, who are not really in the greatest of form at the moment.
Foden's only played 20 minutes.
If Foden's out of form as well, KDB's been dropped. Oh, my bad. Yeah. And it's like this. You have to put the same favors on them. You get me? I get it. Everyone's got injuries, but you can't play that card. Because I get it, Jesus is out, but look how many they ain't had Laporte or Diaz for pretty much the whole season.
Yeah, they've only played one game.
Stones. Do you know what I mean? City don't have a massive squad, and that's what I'm trying to get at. Right back situation, they have to play an 18-year-old.
Yep.
An 18-year-old Enrico Lewis. So That's all I'm trying to say.
Can
They
we
got
talk
quality
about something
in there.
else? Haaland,
Yeah.
only 4 goals in 2023, and he's probably
Mo
injured.
loves it.
Wait, what?
Okay, why wouldn't we talk about City a little bit and say that
Yeah, we
Haaland...
can.
No,
We can.
oh, no,
I'm doing it
no, I'm
now.
happy. I just said I love it because I know Mo loves talking on Haaland.
4
Yeah,
goals only this year, 1 assist in 2023. He hasn't been at his best lately. He's injured. Actually, he's doubtful to the game. I'm not sure. Maybe people in the chat, please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure if he's gonna start or not because he left the field limping, and there are
Yeah, he's
reports that
definitely
he's
travelled though.
Yes, but he's doubtful to start the game. Ivan Toney, because Cass said Ivan Toney on Saliba similar to Haaland, and I think that's a different comparison completely, because Ivan Toney is more of someone who gets involved in the game, in the build-up play as well. I think Haaland is more of a striker, runs behind the defense, makes a lot of runs. So
I'd agree with that, to be fair.
how are we seeing Haaland affecting this game, though? How are we seeing Haaland?
Do you want to take this one, Ty? Because I
Yeah,
got my
let me run with my logic in it. So the first one is Haaland might have only 4 goals and 1 assist in 2023. We've already discussed in length what he does for the team, whether they're better or not without him and Pep Guardiola. However, there's 2 things. One, Erling Haaland is Erling Haaland. It doesn't matter if he's had 4 goals and 1 assist in the whole of 2023. He could just turn up tonight and score 2 because that's what he does, Mo. He's just a killer. So I don't really care about form if it's Erling Haaland or not. I feel like with him, it's like a subliminally. He's just a goal scorer. If he gets the chance, he's putting it in the net. And the second thing as well, you just summed it up perfectly. And I do agree. Tony's more of a physical guy, gets in, holds it up, links it up and stuff like that. Haaland is more of a last man striker. We've just said it earlier, 10 minutes, 15 minutes ago. Thomas Partey's out. Jorginho's in the game probably. KDB plays in transition. I feel like they're going to bypass Jorginho. What does that then do? Saliba and Gabriel have to either commit to tackling KDB who's running at them or dropping off. What does that do? That's Haaland space in behind. Take your pick.
If I was them, I'd try get the wingers more involved and Haaland involved. Control the midfield. But the thing that you know what it is with Haaland for me, it's like Haaland needs to change the type of runs he does as well. He does the exact same thing every single time, which is kind of predictable, right? In behind, run, pace, robot, straight train in it. Where different type of players, like with Jack Grealish, you might need to do a 1-2 with him. With KDB, you can run in behind. Them type of runs, 1-2, then try to play your way around that. With Bernardo Silva, might be the same thing, but mix it up a little bit. I think he needs to mix up a little bit. And I think against Aston Villa the first half, that's where he mixed up a little bit, where I think he was effective. So I think not only does he need to change for the team, but the team also need to change for him. Do you get what I'm saying? I screamed it yesterday. I think I said it yesterday on stream. Was on stream yesterday? I think I said that as well, along those lines, that the team itself needs to come together and maybe different personnel. But today, are you gonna burn out Saliba? I don't think you are. I think that kind of helps their game in the air. Gabriel should be helping out a lot more. If I was them, and I see no Partey now, my tactical approach if I was Pep personally would be like, sit on Saliba and just do the header and in behind. You got the pace to go in around. You're not Tony. You're faster than Tony. So I would say try get some knock-ons. Try get Grealish to do your inverted knock-ons. Like, do you get what I mean? Because Grealish has got burners, Get Gundogan. If Gundogan plays, that's perfect. That's perfect to do. He's the perfect man to play this game for me. As well now that there's no thing because he'll burn. Jorginho won't cover that. He won't look at that.
Great Lampard runs.
And then now you can get your fullbacks a little bit higher. I'd honestly play the exact kind of same way as Brentford, but obviously more positive. That's my approach personally. Okay. I don't need to feed Haaland. Haaland needs to play for the team now. You get what I mean? And that's how you beat Arsenal.
Off the back of that then, and this is for you and Mo, would you play Mahrez and Grealish because they're both inverted wingers and they lack a bit of pace? Or would you actually start Alvarez and say, fuck it, cause chaos? Flick-ons?
No.
No Alvarez?
No, Alvarez, not for me. I think Mahrez, because there's no Zinni, and I think the inverted winger out wide, stay wide, do your thing, is going to hurt them in the midfield to drag them out wide, or you're going to have to drag Xhaka out wide, meaning more space in the middle. Grealish against Ben White, I think I fancy Grealish. Win you a lot of fouls. Win me some fouls. I saw it with Rashford against Ben White twice this season now. It's like, keep the ball next to your feet. He's going to foul you. He's a stop-type defender. That's the way it's going to go. So that's for me personally. The way Arsenal, I think, can win, is break on them. Sorry, just break on them. Odegaard, do your thing, break on them. Martinelli, Saka, and Nketiah, do your thing. There is space in behind City.
Villa got a few
Yes.
assists on Sunday.
Yes, exactly. So for me, that tactical approach from I would go a little bit more pragmatic just for this game. I think Arteta needs to not be naive like he did when he come to Old Trafford. You get what I mean? I think that's why I think that's just my take. I could be wrong. Obviously, I am probably wrong, and I probably will be wrong, but that's just the way I would think about it logically.
It's such a good game to look forward to.
Yeah.
There's a super chat, I think, Mo.
Yeah. Arsenal fans need to acknowledge that they will be in the mud if they lose. Remember that these are still the same owners. The same owners. Edu, horrific for transfer negotiations. Arteta shopping the discount aisles. I actually think they had a really good window, and I don't think that the owners actually, they spent money this window. It's actually not normal for teams to spend more than 50, 60 million in a winter window. Chelsea just ruined this for us. But I think Arsenal did the job. They got the backup for the wingers, and they got a defender, and they got a midfielder, and that's what they had. And I think they did the job. The owners and Edo, they did the job that was supposed to be done, Alhambra. So this is my opinion. So let me just say something about Haaland today. Haaland today is the same as I talked about Mbappe yesterday. Haaland can have no touches on the ball, but can come up with a hat-trick in the game. And Haaland can have no touches on the ball and have no effect on the game at all. However, the rest of the team, they need to compensate for him. They need to run more. They need to pass the ball more. They need to play better than what they normally do. And that's why Man City, it's not the problem with Haaland. It's a problem with the tactics as a whole. They need direct wingers to get involved. They need to whip him balls. They need to play him. Cass said it to me last stream. He said he made 20 runs or something in the last game and never played him the ball. It's not his fault. It's the whole team's fault. So I think if they don't play to his strength, it's the same as having Mbappe and never passing him the ball. It's the same as having Messi and never involving him in the game.
Well, it's kind of evident from yesterday. Mbappe's runs were clearly him and Mendes. Oh my God, him and Mendes. What an issue, man.
So today, Haaland is on your team. Just play to his strength. Play him the ball when he makes the runs. We know Arsenal are not going to defend. We know Arsenal are not going to sit deep. They're not going to do this at home. I doubt that Arteta will be scared and sit deep. Arteta is going to try to press Man City like he did that at the Etihad in the cup game with the second fiddle team. So you're telling me he's not going to do this with the first team? I think he's going to do that.
Yeah, I think the best way to beat City is literally, unless you're Ten Hag, you're not Ten Hag. So I think you got to attack them.
Yes.
Yeah, you do have to go toe. I agree with that.
Before I do that, just one comment. Jack, one of our members, big up Jack for being here with us. This will always be a life under Kroenke's second January in a row when Arteta hasn't got his first choice player. Jorginho is awful and Neni is better 6 times. I want to say one thing about this.
Did you do the super chat, by the way?
No, this is not a super chat. It's Jack, one of our members. You know, if you're a member, you get your comment on the screen as well. You're a member, you get priority in the comments as well. So it's either a super chat or a membership, like, because these people pay for membership, they deserve their comments to be on the screen, don't they?
True.
So I want to say one thing. I'm tired of Premier League fans getting and saying owners when they are doing bad, but then when they're doing good, like when they were doing great after January, people said Jorginho, a masterclass signing, Trossard, Kjaer, a masterclass, and now you're not doing great. You're getting on your owners. I hate that. I don't like this. You did the business in January. You signed a player in every position. Midfield, defense, and offense. They did what they have to do. This Modric deal was never on the table with Chelsea being in negotiation. It was never on the table because
I don't know why they didn't fork out the. I mean, see, Kai say that there's a lot of DMs out there that you got better than Jorginho, man. I don't know what made them thought let's get Jorginho. There's a lot of DMs that I think could have sat on a bench and done a better job, and they wouldn't be crying. They needed a bit more physical presence in there, someone that can dribble a little bit. Amrabat's one of them. They could have got a loan for Sabitzer maybe and done a job there to cover. You know, another one. There's lots of gems in this world. There's a lot in France right now, to be fair. So, yeah.
Do you think like it's funny because for example, me, I was an advocate of the Jorginho signing, but talk about Arsenal fans specifically, yeah. Arsenal fans were like quite happy with the Jorginho signing, but now he's been thrown in the deep end against City. Do you think we're getting a bit of different energy now?
Of course. It's
They're like,
it's
oh shit.
I like the
Here we go
questions,
again.
Ty. I like the questions.
I mean, this is what you sign up for, man. This is a make or break for the champions. You can't make excuses. This is what make champions. Like when shit hits the fan, you could turn up and talk like a Liverpool fan for all I care, because that's all they do is complain all the time these days. So you could have a dude that you could suck up and be like, yeah, we're gonna go win. Where's the energy? I want to see energy, man. It's like, yeah, you know what? We're gonna bring it to them.
You know what? If I was Jorginho, I'm thinking, do you know what? Probably
No
because he knows
chance.
he's getting stick online. I'm thinking, I need to go out there and perform tonight and put on, like Cass said earlier, a clinic. If I do well and play tonight, I silence doubters. I silence other fans. I send Arsenal 6 points clear at the top of the Premier League table. And it's basically like, I am the man for 12 million. No Partey, you don't have to worry. There's a party with me.
Can I put a little shameless plug in there quickly? Ten Hag said Martial, Anthony, and Scott McTominay are back in training, individual training. There you go, done.
Has he?
No, back in individual training, so they'll be back for probably next week.
The final next week.
Hey, get that pillow off.
Put this back up there,
Get the fucking pillow out. Dash it, please. I'm done with the man.
Cass is pillow. Cass is getting one
pillow.
of these in 2023, Mom. I'm sending him one.
You didn't
He's
believe
gonna get
me
sent
at the
to
beginning of
Sevilla,
the season. You remember, Cass, when I told Ty that he's never going to be fit, he's not going to play enough games, and he's like, no, he's essential.
Oh, but he's never been this injury prone. I can't lie.
Yeah,
Really?
it's true.
Anyway, you guys wanna?
Ollie done him, but go on.
I wanna go on a little bit. I know the exciting game today. Is anybody watching Chelsea today as well?
I've been playing a lot.
Watching Chelsea, you need to reconsider life.
No one's watching Chelsea today. I'm not watching no Chelsea. What?
No. Mo's got about 12 screens, so you're right, Mo.
Listen, I know the last. Do you guys have anything else to say about Arsenal and Man City?
No,
I don't know. What do you man think the scores are going to be?
Yeah, man.
Unpredictable, because Haaland can score a hat-trick and Haaland can score nothing. Arsenal can turn up and Saka and Martinelli can ball. You know what? These two teams are lately. Man City are the most unpredictable team in the league this year, to be honest. This is my what I'm seeing. Arsenal now, against Brentford, they didn't show up. Against Everton, they didn't show up. Against Man City, they played okay, but they lost the game. Is it going to be the same Arsenal that we saw earlier in January, or is it going to be the Arsenal that we saw in February? I actually have no idea.
Arsenal are due a bounce back. They're due one.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I haven't doubted them. I've been like, not protectors. That's a bit too strong. I've been like for them bouncing back. Like they lost against us, bounce back. Southampton draw, bounce back. Who else did they? I think they drew against someone. They bounce back every time, so they're due a bounce back. They can't stay down too long, or it's like that typical thing that everyone's been saying all season. It's coming. That dip is coming. Like they need to show why they're gonna be reigning champions for this season.
Yeah, all teams go through dips, Cass, and it's how you come out.
Yeah, it's how you come back out on top. Everyone needs a blip. This cannot be the stage where they blip now. They need their blip later in maybe April.
All right, Cass,
March.
Let me ask you something then. If Arsenal lose tonight, do you think the blip continues?
Well, I don't know how bad the Partey situation is, but I'm gonna have a little look at their fixtures. I heard it's not.
Who they got on the weekend? Oh, they've got Villa at 12:30.
Oh, the early kickoff. They're due a win as well.
My! Unai Emery's gonna want to do one.
Oh my god! Wait. I was gonna say they can't go above Liverpool, can they? Because they lost in against City.
Nah. Forget
Never mind.
Villa.
Yeah.
That is tricky.
What, Cassie? You have to bring Liverpool up. You have to. Like, he can't help it, man.
Yeah, help it. Yeah, no, but because you know what it is? Aston Villa, Chelsea, and Liverpool all in the same bracket, and Liverpool got Newcastle this weekend. Aston Villa go and win this weekend. Liverpool lose or draw. It's like they're back in that motion again. You get what I mean?
The mid-table podcast featuring Liverpool coming soon.
Yeah, we need to have that podcast, mid-table. I like the name. Mid-table podcast.
It's squeaky bomb time today.
You know what? Score, man. I don't know. I'm gonna go 1-1.
That says Partey out for 10 days. That's a long 10 days, you know.
Really? See, with Thomas Partey out now, 2-1 City. I think Arsenal do score, but I think City. Mo, Cass, I'm just putting it out there. They have to win tonight. You are not going to play Arsenal at a better time this season. No wins in 3. Thomas Partey out. and Man City players coming back in. Laporte, Diaz, Haaland's back fit, obviously potentially could start. KDB got back in the starting 11 against Villa and got his wheels going again. Like, this is,
Do we
they have
think
to
Man
win.
City are lucky? Do we think they're lucky to play Arsenal now, to have all the players firing?
We're
Oh,
Arsenal
it's
lucky
again?
to play us when we're Arsenal lucky to play us.
In
But
it?
that's what I'm asking. Do you think they are lucky now, Man City?
No. Well, of course, it's good luck for them.
Yeah,
It's luck
of
for
course,
anyone.
yeah,
It's
it's
like,
luck.
of course
Yeah.
it is.
It's favourable, of course.
Yeah,
Anyone,
of course it is.
Arsenal wouldn't want to play us
I
in
want to know
Europe.
about guys' prediction. What is everyone's predictions? And you said 2-1 City. What did you say, Mo?
Yeah.
I would put my money on City to win the game. If you give me, again, this question is my question now. If you give me £100 free and you ask me to put the money on somebody, I'll put it on City to win.
I'll
Can
put it on
I
likes.
ask you something, Mo, quickly, just for Cass answers? Who do you, right, you think City are going to win, yeah, but who do you want to win, by the way?
Yeah. No, you don't.
No, because, yeah, I'm intrigued.
You want honesty? Let me look at the table again and decide.
No, forget, you know
No.
who you want to win.
No. Why are you looking at the
because
table?
I am being a neutral in the Premier League. I love an underdog story. And
You
Man
mean you
City,
support Spurs?
Did you watch my stream yesterday when
Yeah,
I
you
ripped
can
into them?
criticize. Spurs fans are doing that right now. It don't matter. Like,
Yeah.
did you not see expressions?
I
thing?
actually,
support
you know what?
Tottenham.
I'm looking at the table. A draw will suit Man United, and I want Man United to be in the picture again. It's gonna be more fun with 3 teams. So I want a draw, to be honest. Or I want City to win, because if City win, they are 51 points, and you are only 5 points behind.
What's
both.
people saying? Ace is saying 3-0 City. Football Matters is saying 3-1 City. Marcus is saying 4-2. 4-2 to who, Marcus? I swear you're an Arsenal fan. Or wait, are you a Man United fan as it goes? But yeah, I want some more likes. Guys, run up the likes if you ain't done it. If you haven't remembered, you just come in, just make sure you do that for us. Much appreciated. I'm gonna go for a notorious 3-3. I'm just gonna say 3-3.
Fun.
Yeah. I have 3-3. I think there's gonna be goal. There has to be goals. I think City will score. I think Arsenal will score first. They'll score again. City get one before half time. Come back. City kind of thing. Yeah. I think Arsenal will go up and have this like effect where it's like, oh shit, no one expected this. City had to do their comeback thing, and then it's all menace to society from there. Bradley Manx is saying 6-3 Man City. Oh, this guy's a bastard, isn't it?
He's just throwing it out there.
No, he's just doing it because I'm Man United, get it. Wayne saying 3-2 City. Dree is saying 2-1 Arsenal wins. Oh, someone that actually they got some backers on this, man. But yeah, man. Are we about to talk about Chelsea quickly?
Yes, quickly.
Alright, you man. Sorry to cut off. Sorry, you man, because I've got streamer. My computers will go mad. Alright, guys, I'm gonna let you carry on because them man are all in the lobby waiting for me. Keep smashing the likes on this one, people. Big up Casmo. I'm gonna shout you man after this stream anyway when we talk about the game and that, yeah. And then Cas, just redirect it over. All right, yeah.
Yeah. So what are we doing? A quick little segment on Chelsea, yeah?
Quick
segment. All right, cool, man. Look, I've been playing Hogwarts recently, innit? And I've been getting gassed. Like, Hogwarts is a great game. Anyone that hasn't got it, you might as well go get it. Now, Chelsea with Graham Potter, yeah? And and the chamber of stinkers that he's got going on right now. Todd Voldemort needs to bring something out of the bag again, because I don't know how they beat Dortmund. Dortmund are going to attack them. And they've got nobody Chile either. And I know it's a bit of a Champions League thing, but I don't really have that confidence in Chelsea to go do it. But they have got João Felix and the rest of the crew. Dortmund are quite crap as well at the same time. I think they beat them.
No. 8 games win on the bounce for Dortmund.
I don't know. I've seen the way they can see. It's the way they can see goals for me, though, Mo.
Yeah.
It's the way they do. And I think this is where Dortmund don't push anything over my mind. I can go to the Bundesliga and register 10 goals and assists.
I want to say something about Chelsea again. If you don't make the Champions League semi-final with the 600 million that you spent this year, and I'm not hearing time for Graham Potter, it's a failure. You failed. When you spend 600 million and you don't make that much progress, you failed. I don't care if it's a new manager. Listen, why are we not giving the same energy for Ten Hag? First year at the club, doesn't have any Premier League experience, didn't sign the player he wanted, which is Luke de Jong. Signed Martinez, yes. Signed Casemiro, yes. Doesn't have a striker on the squad, basically, because Weghorst is a championship striker, let's be honest. And he's playing football. Jadon Sancho, one of the superstars, is not fit all the time. and now he revived Marcus Rashford. So why are we not giving the same energy that we're giving Ten Hag to Graham Potter? I'm sorry. If you don't make Champions League semi-final or at least quarterfinals, it's a failure. You have to win against Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund, the team that brings players and sell them. Chelsea, 600 million, you ruined football. You got to make something happen.
Yeah, I hear you. And also, it's a Jude Bellingham audition. That's I get it. It's an audition as well. Like, people are going to be interested to see how he plays. Is he going to run this midfield? Because if you can't run this midfield, how are you going to run the Premier League if you're against a Premier League club? You get me? Like, you're going to be playing probably around better players. So I think there's a bit of pressure on Jude Bellingham to turn up, and you should be able to turn up against this team. It will be Enzo versus Jude. So it's that for me as well. Chelsea definitely need to put in a performance, because if they lose against Dortmund, I just don't see how they go and win even at the Bridge. But last time we done that and said that, etc., Chelsea went on to win the actual Champions League itself. You know,
if they win Champions League, okay, it works.
Fair enough.
You know what
Fair
I mean?
enough.
It works.
Yeah. Fair enough. I big up everyone that's tuned in.
People are gonna follow this model.
Yeah. Big up anyone that's just tuned in. Still over 210 of you in here. Smash the like button if you haven't. Obviously, I'll put some timestamps as well, so you can go back and listen to what we've said in little short segments. And obviously, we just talk a little bit about Champions League, because it is relevant tonight.
But tomorrow, tomorrow we got a stream tomorrow morning. Listen, tomorrow afternoon, 3:30, I got a whole European panel, Parisian London, Sean for Spurs. We got Kush from Kush Talks Football, a big Milan fan, and Goonie for Chelsea tomorrow. So tune in, 3:30 tomorrow. We're gonna have a big European show for you after the results. That's
not the only one. We've got a reaction tonight at 11:30 UK time, guys. Make sure 11:30 we got Daps and we've got Armchair Gaffers on, man like Jess, who's gonna be giving their reaction. So after everyone's done their thing, it's kind of mellowed down. You're gonna see some screaming, or you're gonna be seeing some laughter. Which one, I don't know, but it's gonna happen regardless. But yeah, man, and obviously Tottenham as well. Quick one, a little bit on Tottenham before we end the wrap up as well, Mo. Why are you laughing?
I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
No, you know what? I'm gonna back Tottenham. I thought Papa Sarr was very good. Amazing. I think him and Oliver Skip held it down, and I thought, you know what? They look more solid than the actual midfield I've seen all season. Against AC Milan, I get it. Tottenham are poor, but 1-0 only at the San Siro. I'm sorry. I think Milan might go out.
They will. This is the worst Milan team in years.
I'm gonna back Tottenham, and I think, you know what? I think they got a lot to go on. You know, we've been laughing at what their midfield options are at the moment, but I think they can definitely hold it down. I think Harry Kane's due a goal in the Champions League, and I think you just got to drop Son. Get rid of him. Dan Zuma's got to get a game. He's got to get a game for them, and I think they can go on and do whatever in it. You get me? So, but there's nothing else to really say.
Richarlison, I think the flop signing of the season.
Poor Charlison, man. Flipping out, can't even get a start. You know what I mean? What number 9 that is? Great. The history of the Tottenham.
But anyway. Anything else? Okay, 11:30, guys. 11:30 UK time. This is gonna be absolutely blockbuster reaction, to be honest. Daps and Jess, that was absolutely amazing. After the game, I can't wait to tune in, guys. 11:30, the notification has to be on, because this is gonna be big. This is gonna be massive.
Massive. Smash a like on the way out. Go check out Ty on Trafford Tunnel right now. It will take you over there. If you stay on the stream, just go over there. I know there's 200 of you, at least 50 of you guys, or everyone in the comments. I know it's a Man United channel. If you don't mind just going to hit the like quickly as it takes you over there, it'd be much appreciated from me. And yeah, man, I've got nothing else. I just can't wait for tonight. I can't wait. I absolutely can't wait. I'm so interested to see how this plays out, because I'm laughing at the end. Even if Arsenal wins, I'm still laughing.
Whoever wins, you're gonna have fun.
I'm a winner. Yeah. Only W's round here. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, man, it's good to see so many people in here. Like, I didn't expect this, and all the super chats. Big up all the super chats, all the supporters, and everything of Never a Foul.
200 likes, please, guys. I need 20 more
16,
likes.
16
please.
off of that. What else have I got to say? If you are a member and you've joined the membership, which is in the pinned or in the description, You get access to the you're prioritized when it comes to the calling show on Sunday. So make sure you message me or Daps in our Instagram. It's better on Instagram more than Twitter. If you've got Twitter and don't have Instagram and so forth, it's calm. Just message me. I'll put you in the Discord. We're gonna actually set up a WhatsApp group soon, so for all the members. So we'll have a massive group chat. We're gonna get a separate number for that, so we can all keep in touch a little bit better as well. It'll be easy. So likes of Martin, Wayne, even if Jorginho was to come with one, D1 Millie, everyone that's actually a member at the moment, it'll be sick. I can't lie, it'll be chaos, absolutely chaos. My prediction is 3-3. I'm gonna tone it down. I'm gonna say 2-2. That's my actual feelings. I think it's gonna be a 2-2 game.
City 3-1.
Yeah. Ooh.
But
hurt me. You know what I mean?
We'll see you guys soon.